Hi, this is Andy Flipiuk in Toronto for the week of April the 5th. I had an interesting discussion earlier this week with a client trying to explain why housing is in a boom form when there's all these businesses that have been shut down and the economy is in such rough shape still. And the only answer I could give my client was that housing has transformed from a place to live and house your family to a financial asset. And what I mean by this is housing is now priced like a bond, largely because of the changes we saw as a result of the 2008-2009 financial crisis. Before this time, housing generally traded based upon demographics, the underlying health of the economy, wage growth, etc. But with the easy money policies brought in by the crisis, we saw interest rates plunge, which was the policymakers' way of restarting the economy through the use of leverage. So people could borrow much more money at a lower rate to buy homes, and this triggered the start of the housing market. Now there were other developments that gained traction along the way, such as the home equity loan, the growth of subprime lenders, the shadow banking system, which is a fancy way of saying other non-bank entities have come into the housing market to lend. So we've had this massive amount of money flowing into houses. So houses trade like a bond. And for example, if you buy a house, you rent it out, you calculate your expenses, the yield on the house is close to 1 to 2% right now, which is consistent with, say, what the Canadian 10-year bond is priced at. So as a result of bad policy, we have created a huge housing bubble that has awarded certain people and made it virtually impossible for others to get into that market. So right now, policymakers are talking about bringing in new measures to try to curb the excesses in the housing market, but it's going to be tough to do without totally collapsing this massive move in which we've seen. So if you feel strange looking at housing prices going up all the time while the economy continues to be filled with nothing but uncertainty, that's the best explanation I can give, and it doesn't show up in your textbooks. It's just modern policy trying to save an over-levered economy. Thanks for watching.